The Yangtze River, lifeblood of China, has shaped civilizations. In Hubei province, humanity has reshaped the river. Here stands the Three Gorges Dam, a monument of modern engineering. It is the world's largest hydroelectric power station. This titan holds back a vast reservoir, transforming valleys into a new inland sea. The dam was built to tame the Yangtze's floods and protect millions downstream. Inside, giant turbines spin, generating clean energy. The dam is a symbol of progress, harnessing nature for human benefit. Yet its scale brings scrutiny. Environmentalists question its impact. The Three Gorges Dam is more than concrete and steel, it's a landmark of global significance. It represents humanity's power to alter the planet. Consequences will echo for generations. The dam's story is the balance between progress and nature. The Three Gorges Dam is both shield and symbol, its legacy still unfolding. The Yangtze flows on, changed forever. The Titan stands, watching over the river. On September 5, 2025, the Earth moved beneath Sichuan. Deep underground tectonic plates slipped, releasing immense energy. A magnitude 6.8 earthquake struck near Luding, shattering the region's calm. The ground heaved violently, buildings crumbled, roads split, landslides buried homes. The serene landscape became chaos. Shaking was felt for hundreds of kilometers, spreading fear far beyond the epicenter. For those at the heart, it was pure terror, a struggle for survival as the world shifted beneath their feet. People fled collapsing structures, searching desperately for loved ones. Communication lines snapped, isolating communities in shock and uncertainty. The instinct was simple: find safety, find family. Rescue teams raced to reach the hardest-hit areas, facing blocked roads and aftershocks. The earthquake claimed lives, left many injured and homeless. The quake was a stark reminder of the planet's raw power. Survival stories began to surface, of escapes, rescues, and the desperate search for hope. The earthquake's impact was immediate, but its effects would linger for years. Communities were fractured, but resilience began to show. In the ruins, the first steps toward recovery began. Sichuan's spirit would be tested, but not broken. In the quake's aftermath, a question echoed: what about the Three Gorges Dam? Though hundreds of kilometers from the epicenter, its presence loomed large in public concern. People feared the unimaginable. A crack, a failure, a catastrophic flood. The dam's location in a seismically active region has always sparked debate. Scientists have long discussed reservoir-induced seismicity, the idea that the weight of a massive reservoir can alter stresses underground, potentially triggering quakes. When the Sichuan quake struck, these fears resurfaced. Was the dam involved? Could its reservoir have played a role? Most geologists quickly dismissed a direct link. The tectonic forces in Sichuan are vast, ancient, and far beyond the dam's influence. Still, the question lingered, symbolizing unease about humanity's interventions in nature. Engineers and officials responded swiftly, releasing data and assuring the public. Monitoring systems embedded in the dam had registered the distant tremors. The world waited for news. Had the dam withstood the test? The fear was of disaster, the hope, resilience. The quake became a real-world test of one of humanity's greatest engineering feats. The shadow of the dam held both anxiety and the promise of strength. The public's trust in the dam was on trial. The answers would shape perceptions for years to come. The Three Gorges Dam stood firm, but the questions remained. Its shadow stretched far beyond the riverbanks. To understand Sichuan's quake, we must look beneath the surface. Earth's crust is a mosaic of tectonic plates constantly shifting and grinding. Where plates meet, stress builds over centuries, until it's released in a sudden slip, an earthquake. A magnitude 6.8 quake like Sichuan's releases immense energy, 30 times more than a magnitude 5. The closer to the epicenter, the more violent the shaking. Luding suffered most because it was nearest the rupture. Now consider the dam. How does such a massive structure withstand these forces? The Three Gorges Dam is a gravity dam. Its sheer weight holds back the river. Built on solid granite, its triangular design presses it firmly into the earth. Engineers designed it to exceed safety standards, anticipating powerful quakes. The dam can withstand a magnitude 7 quake nearby, far stronger than the recent tremor. Its concrete is specially formulated for strength and durability. Thousands of sensors monitor every movement, stress, and pressure change. This is the science of safety, understanding nature's forces and building to resist them. Geology, physics, and engineering combine on a monumental scale. The dam's resilience is no accident. It's the result of decades of research and planning. Every detail was scrutinized to ensure survival in the face of disaster. The Three Gorges Dam is a fortress against the Earth's unpredictable power. Its strength is a testament to human ingenuity and respect for nature's might. As Sichuan shook, the Three Gorges Dam felt only a faint vibration. Thousands of embedded sensors instantly recorded the event. The tremor was well below what the dam was built to withstand. Engineers launched immediate inspections, walking the dam, checking ship locks, turbines, and using drones for hidden areas. They searched for cracks or stress, but found none. Official reports confirmed the dam sustained no damage, all systems normal. The dam performed exactly as designed, absorbing the quake's energy without issue. Ship locks operated, turbines spun, and the Yangtze's flow remained controlled. The event validated the dam's engineering and safety protocols. Decades of research and conservative design paid off. The dam was built to withstand a magnitude 7 quake nearby. This quake, far away, posed little threat. The resilience was not luck, but foresight and planning. The concrete giant faced the Earth's test, and did not flinch. The safety of millions was assured by design, not chance. The dam's strength was proven in real time. Its legacy as a fortress was reinforced. The river and its people remained protected. For Sichuan's people, the earthquake was terror made real. The world became a blur of motion and deafening noise. One looting resident grabbed his children and ran as his house collapsed. Dust choked the air, screams filled the streets. Survival was all that mattered. In cities like Chengdu, buildings swayed, chandeliers swung, and people fled to open spaces. Memories of the 2008 Wenchuan disaster resurfaced, amplifying fear. Survival stories emerged. A teacher's drills saved her students. Neighbors dug through rubble to rescue the trapped. Acts of courage and community shone through the chaos. Families were separated, communication down, aftershocks kept people sleeping outdoors. The ground, once a symbol of stability, now felt treacherous. The psychological impact was as deep as the physical destruction. Fear lingered long after the shaking stopped. The earthquake left scars, on the land and in the minds of survivors. Yet in the darkness, resilience began to grow. The people of Sichuan faced their fears together. Survival was just the beginning of their story. In disaster's wake, China mobilized a massive response. Rescue teams converged on Sichuan, working around the clock in dangerous conditions. Every hour mattered in the search for survivors. These responders became symbols of hope amid devastation. Ordinary citizens rose to help. Volunteers collected supplies, restaurants fed the displaced, and homes were opened to those in need. The outpouring of support revealed deep compassion and unity. The government coordinated relief, deploying the military, airlifting the injured, and establishing shelters. Engineers assessed buildings, restoring power and communication. As rescue shifted to recovery, people began salvaging what they could and mourning their losses. Community leaders organized cleanup and rebuilding efforts. The government promised safer homes and reconstruction. Amid loss, Sichuan's people showed quiet determination. They resolved to heal and rebuild from the ruins. The human spirit refused to be defeated by tragedy. The story became one of resilience, not just survival. From chaos, hope and solidarity emerged. A new beginning was forged from disaster. China, shaped by tectonic forces, faces earthquakes as a constant threat. The nation's shield is built from science, technology, and education. A sophisticated early warning system detects quakes, giving precious seconds to take cover or shut down critical systems. Strict building codes require new structures to withstand seismic forces. Older buildings are retrofitted for safety. The goal cities where buildings may be damaged but not collapse. Protecting infrastructure like the Three Gorges Dam is a top priority. Years of geological surveys and advanced engineering ensure resilience. Continuous monitoring triggers immediate alerts for any anomaly. This proactive approach aims to prevent natural disasters from becoming man-made catastrophes. Public education is vital. Regular drills and awareness campaigns teach people how to respond. Knowledge empowers individuals, turning fear into action. China's strategy is multi-layered: technology, regulation, and an informed public. The nation builds resilience against the Earth's unpredictable power. The shield is always being strengthened. Preparedness is a collective effort. The lessons of each quake shape the future. China stands ready, learning from every tremor. The Sichuan earthquake and the Three Gorges Dam offer profound lessons. First, respect nature's power. The Earth is dynamic, and our plans must account for its energy. The quake reminds us to build with wisdom, never underestimating the forces beneath us. Second, the dam's resilience reassures us. With rigorous science and uncompromising engineering, we can create safe structures in hazardous places. Its survival was no accident, but the result of foresight and design. Humanity's grandest projects can coexist with nature, if built with humility. Third, the human response reveals our true strength: compassion and community. In disaster, people helped, rescued, and rebuilt, showing that our greatest resource is each other. The earthquake fractured the land but strengthened human bonds. The story is one of balance, between ambition and nature, risk and progress, power and resilience. Every tremor teaches us to build wisely, prepare diligently, and care for one another. These events are not just tragedies or triumphs, they are teachers. Their lessons are written in stone and water. We are reminded to respect the earth, trust in our ingenuity, and value our shared humanity. When the ground shakes again, we will be ready, together.